Test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3. This is not prepared. This is a dry run. Um, I'm gonna do a walkthrough of something that I'm trying to figure out. I am taking the course in college. Um, two courses in college. Without trying to give out too much information, this is a similar topology. So we'll close this web page, bring this down. There's another similar topology. And let's go right to it. So on .200 we have vCenter Server Appliance. .10 we have ESXi. 7 it's on bare metal type 1 hypervisor. Then we have .9, it needs a static IP address, that's the NAS. Then we have .5 is .5 is running. I'm running it on a type 2 hypervisor. Last usable is equivalent to DNS server running on a type 2 hypervisor. .1 is equal to default gateway. We're using an 1800 modular router Cisco. We are using inter VLAN routing. Also, I'm using a 3560. Later on, we're going to add another 3560 and build out a topology. Not going to show it on YouTube for security, obviously, but I will show this. So let's go ahead and start with let's just go ahead and let's start with the vCenter Server Appliance. So we'll open it up, bring it over here. So this is just a proof of concept, it's all it is. And it's a timestamp for me. So we see the vCenter Server Appliance, the vSphere client. It's at 200. This is our host. This is the navigator, host and clusters tab, VM templates, data, VM network. There's our SA data center. Right now I'm running two hosts, two ESXi hosts. It gets kind of complicated because one is on a type 2 hypervisor running DNS. Let's open it up. One is on a type 2 hypervisor. Ooh, this gets really confusing. I don't see how students can do this with online. So we got DNS running because you need a domain for one. Then we have right here we're running EXI 7.0. Later on it'll be 8.0. We see .5 static. This has nothing to do with what we're doing. That's my server admin class. Next, okay, so yeah, type 2 hypervisor. We need a domain. Later on, I'm going to install it on bare metal. This is just practice. You need a domain. I'm doing a nested host. So it's a virtual machine inside a virtual machine. But we can go here, .5. We can see .5 is right here. So you can also go, here's the TrueNAS server. We can go to, and yes, we do have internet, so I can go into my school account if I wanted to. Jason Santiago, let's close that. I don't want to give out PII. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. It was 172.20.10. Ooh, I already forgot. Then you would hit it with an advanced, continue. And then I'm just using defaults here. It's just lab root. All right. So you see we can access it through the host client. So let's log out. Close that. The whole point of the vCenter Server Appliance is to manage multiple hosts. So you can see here in this lab topology, we see one, we see two. We see the vCenter Server Appliance right here, and I'm the student. So I purchased a Broadcom NIC, of course, that can enable multiple IP addresses for one machine or one host, and I'm going to try to build this out. I want to learn a little bit more, so that's what I'm doing. This serves as a timestamp. again, let's take a look at our two hosts that I have now. .10. .10 is running Ubuntu, which needs the VMware tools. So I'll go into my lab assignment and follow up on installing VMware tools. We're also running TrueNAS. This machine is running. This is about to be deprecated by the way. It's a I believe it's only 4-core CPU. It's going to be deprecated really soon, but right now it works. And the machine was donated to me, and I'm very grateful for that. It has 4 NICs, 4 logical processors, which is way behind. But nonetheless, it's getting the job done, and you can update it. So, I can build it out, whatever. I'm happy and I'm privileged. Let's see here. So yeah, it only has 16 gigs of RAM. So right now we got TrueNAS on it. We got Ubuntu, just a proof of concept. The other host now is, I want to say nested, because we're running vCenter Server Appliance as a virtual machine nested, which is basically which is a Linux operating system. It's Photon OS. This stuff needs to change. We need to get it back to the instructor. In college, we need to get it. And then also I watch YouTube videos. But this is just my starting spot. So this serves as a timestamp once again. Some stuff is nested. Some stuff is bare metal. Actually, we got one bare metal machine. So yeah, it's very confusing. I'm learning it though. I understand a lot now. But I really don't see how you're gonna get by just by plowing through those labs. You need to build this. You need to build it out. Nonetheless, here we are. This serves as a timestamp, and I'm out.